Good morning, everybody. Well, I'm a couple minutes late and I kind of messed up. I guess AM, PM still confuses me. So I use StreamYard and I put 9 p.m. I realized that this morning and I'm trying to fix it real quick, and StreamYard got mad at me. So I'm here now, live. And for you just joining me, I have a new little promo. So, well, stinger. I don't know what you call it, but I'm gonna run it real quick. Ready? Good. See, it helps to have a little music going, get me pumped up. I didn't grab myself a coffee this morning, so I think we're just going to be team leader time on Mondays. All right. So this time of year, everybody loves autumn, just, oh, it's so pretty. I'm from New Mexico, as a lot of you know, and I think spring, autumn, fall, autumn is spectacular in New Mexico. One of the reasons why is this isn't a great picture. My sister sent it to me because of the mustache, obviously, but we have Balloon Fiesta now. So there's hundreds and hundreds of balloons that are just floating through the valley. You see them every morning. It's just spectacular. I do miss that a little bit. I see everybody posting their Balloon Fiesta pictures online. If you've never looked at any of it, just Google Balloon Fiesta. It's the most photographed event in the world. Also, this time of year, they start roasting green chili. So every grocery store you go to, there will be people outside. And I've got a picture. Maybe I'll post that later just for fun. Big roaster, maybe like you would roast corn, with a propane torches going on the bottom and a machine just rotating it and just cooking the green chilies. You can smell them. They're popping. It's just beautiful. And you can buy large bushels, huge bushels of green chili, and you store it for the entire year. I bought a little green chili down at the Giant Eagle, and it was a small little bag, said authentic New Mexico hatch chili. Very cute little bag. But this time of year, I get to missing the green chili and the balloons, but I'll get over it. I mean, I've got winter to look forward to here. I'm excited. All right. So, what I want to talk about today is a concept that's in the slide edge. So, and the reason I want to talk about this is I've been doing a lot more presentations with like new agents. And I noticed I also did this at the career night that we did last Wednesday, which thank you to Kelsey and Katrina and Connor for always helping send people to the career nights and help us grow our markets. And I appreciate you guys. But I've noticed one of the things that I keep talking about is, why do agents fail in real estate? They seem to want to know that. And I'm not trying to scare anybody. I'm not telling them, oh, you fail because you're I don't know, lazy. Well, I might kind of say that, but not directly. I'm not trying to scare anybody out of the business. And I think that the slight edge principle holds true in any business anybody's in. And I like to explain that to them. Right. So one of the things I'll always say is real estate is two things. I'll always ask somebody if they make cupcakes, and somebody's always, yeah, I make cupcakes. That's not cool. So are you pretty good at cupcakes? Yeah, I'm really good at cupcakes. I'm not sure why I'm making that voice. But then I tell them, so if you were to start a bakery selling cupcakes, right, you'd have two jobs. One job would be to what? Make cupcakes, which would be really good. The other job is what? To sell the cupcakes, to get people into your store to buy your product. It's the same with real estate. We have two jobs. One, we got to do real estate. We got to be very good at real estate. Actually, we could probably be okay at real estate and be fine. But then we also have to generate business. We have to generate leads. That's the two parts of the business. So where I tell them I think people fail is this very simple concept here. And I love bringing out the Post-it note board sticky thing. I've got these at the house and I have it for a while, but I would bring it out at dinner time when my kids are sitting there and try to teach them something. I think the last one I did was net worth. But if you haven't experienced four kids rolling their eyes at the same time, it is something to behold. It is amazing. So what I tell them is, let's just use open houses, right, as an example. and you might not be able to read it, but it's fine. Open houses, right? So let's just say you're starting in the business and you're going to do 40 open houses. Okay. So you do 40 open houses and you get 5 people per open house. So this is 200 people that you have conversations with over the course of the year. That's 3 a month. That's not even every week, right? So out of 200 people, do you think you could pick up some business? Yes. I mean, we'd have to be horrible talking to 200 people that are interested in real estate and not be able to pick up a good amount of business. Okay. So what I tell them is people go along and they do one open house, right? And it was okay. They didn't really love it. So maybe they try another one. It didn't go much better. Then maybe they'd go 3, 4, and, maybe by the 5th one, they quit. They quit. And like I tell people, are you good at anything you do the first few times? No, you're lousy, but you'll get better, right? And they quit. So it'd be the same thing with, all right, so we need to make our calls. We should call people. So say we call, 20 people a day. We make 20 calls a day. So at the end of the year, say we work 300 days, that's 6,000 calls. Are you going to make some business? Are you going to make some money if you call 6,000 people? Yes. Yes or yes. Yes. But it's the same thing, right? Oh, I made 20 calls. Oh, I made 100 calls. I made 200 calls and I didn't get anything, right? And then they stopped. They stopped before they even start getting good at it. So what we know, if we do these things, we will get a result. It's a fact. You will get a result. The problem is, they quit right here. They quit right here. And we don't know when exactly we're going to see the return. And you know where I think people quit? I think they quit right there. Right there. Right before they start seeing the fruits of their labor. I've been on diets. I'm on a diet now, trying to improve my eating. If I cut calories and I exercise 3 to 5 times a week, will I lose weight? Yes. Yes. So I go along. I cut my calories here. Go to the gym. I've got a gym membership. It's never been used. Well, once. Keep cutting, just doing a little. I don't see anything. So then you get frustrated and you quit, right? But we know if we keep doing those things, we're going to have the results. So this also works in the inverse because there's a rule in business and a rule in life, which I agree with. And it's that nothing stays the same. Everything changes. Okay. I'm getting healthier or less healthy. I mean, everything changes. Nothing stays the same. Your business is either growing or it's dying. It's not staying the same. So even this little line right here, it's going up a little bit, maybe down, then up, but it's never, ever the same. So same thing here. I don't make my calls. I hate my job. This is horrible. This sucks. I quit. Right? You will end up here or here. The choice is yours. The choice is ours. Where do I want to be? Do I want to keep gaining weight, and then boom? Well, I'm right there, and then boom, diabetes, heart attack, death. No, that would be nice to be up here. It'd be sexy in a Speedo. That would be all right. That's not a bad day, right? So we get to make these little choices every single day to see where we want to end up. That is the slide edge principle. So I teach these, well, I don't teach this, but these new applicants coming in, I show them this, right? And then everybody's excited because when we're looking at it at the beginning, it makes sense. Where it gets hard is when we're in the trenches and you've made 100 calls and nothing happens, right? But then we got to look at, are you good at the calls? It doesn't matter. The more calls you make, you will get better at it. You will 100% get better at it. There was another test, and I don't know if this is true or not, but I kind of like it. So I'm going to share this little story with you. So a pottery teacher, right, had divided the class in half, and they wanted to grade the class differently. So what he did was he took half the class and he graded them on volume, just volume. How many pots, they weighed it. If you get so many pounds, you get an A. So that's just purely volume. The other side, he graded them on getting 5 of their best pots to present. And then he's just going to grade the 5 best pots, right? So I don't know if this is true. I think it's true because I read it in a book, so it's got more validity. And at the end, he compared them. He compared the best out of the volume and the best out of the 5, right? Guess who ended up making a better pot? It was the volume. It was the ones that kept going and going and going, and then they achieved mastery, right? The ones that just did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they never got the returns of creating that skill set. I got to use my marker. I'm happy. So the book is The Slight Edge. The concept is, are we taking care of tomorrow Alex, tomorrow Martha, the tomorrow Len, the tomorrow Noreen, the tomorrow whoever? Are we taking care of them? Or are we more worried about the today Alex? Give me your comments. Let me know what you guys think. I hope this was helpful for you. Apologize for the little mix-up I had this morning, but it happens. All right, guys, that was our Monday time with Team Leader. I am out of here.